Hello, my name is Tally, and I'm doing a reading for, I guess, self-work, self-interest. It's all about you, baby. I don't know why I had to say that. Sounded cool. I don't know if it sounded cool to you, but it sounded cool to me. I find... Oh, okay. How am I going to get that without knocking the thing over? 1 second. I'm just picking up this first card that popped out, which is Temperance. So, what kind of messages? I find a lot of readings on YouTube or tarot card readings, they tend to focus on things outside of ourselves. So I just want to do the odd collective reading that, is meant to, I guess, work on ourselves type deal. So I'm just pulling some cards here for the reading. Hopefully you're having a good day whenever you come across this reading. The second card out that we got, which I don't think I held up yet, is the Knight of Cups in reverse. And this came out to clarify the Temperance card. So maybe just feeling like nothing's happening right now with you, feeling stuck or stagnant, yeah. That's what I'm getting from those. I was getting have patience, you need to have patience with maybe yourself, patience with your process, patience with, and actually one of the cards that came out right beside the Temperance card is patience. So I think that just sort of emphasizes that you do need to be patient with yourself and your own whatever's going on inside yourself. All right. So to clarify patience, since I already held up the patience card, we got the 5 of Wands from, this is the round Mother Peace Tarot deck. So maybe you go back and forth between feeling patient with yourself and your own internal process and your own internal maybe healing, and maybe you would like to see things happen in your life. You would like to, maybe you're not really, like you maybe go back and forth. Maybe there are times where you feel like, you got it together, you're moving forward, you're okay not knowing what's going to happen, you're okay going with the flow of life, and then you get into this funk where it sort of brings you back and, into that feeling stuck mode, the feeling like nothing's moving, nothing's happening, what's going on, why isn't something happening, why aren't things going the way I would like. And so maybe just going back and forth between those two sort of feelings, right? And not really just sticking with having faith that things are going to work out, having faith, you know, in the impossible, having faith in your path. Like this, in this card, she's kind of walking along a path, having faith that it is going to lead to something. Maybe you're feeling like you're never going to get there, like you're stuck in a corn maze. Like there's actually, it says green corn moon, and there's actually corn I never noticed in this card. And this time of year that I'm doing this reading, the corn mazes are happening right now. So maybe you're just feeling like you can't find the end of the corn maze, like you can't find your way through, you can't, you know, and you're just getting impatient. Like you feel like maybe you're achieving lots, you're working on yourself, you're having, you know, achieving those milestones and feeling like, you know, better about yourself and feeling like you're going down the right path, but you're like wanting it to end already. You're wanting to find the finish line. You're wanting to find your way out. You know, so because you feel like maybe that's attached to things happening in your life, like maybe then the stagnation and things will start happening in a positive way. And I think this is too creating a bit of, you know, the problem too within, because this card says at the bottom of this deck, darkness. So maybe you do feel like you're in the dark, like you're not sure where the path is gonna lead. Maybe you felt like you're being kept in the dark, like by something, so you're not enjoying that feeling of not knowing and having to trust in something you can't see. And maybe you're just running out of strength to continue on the journey. Like maybe at the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Strength card in reverse. So maybe you're just feeling like it's been such a tough journey up until this point. Like, when is this going to end? I'm running out of gas. I'm like, you know, I've been through a lot, and when is it going to end? When is, you know, the rainbow gonna appear after the storm? Like you're just wanting your rainbow already to come out. And so over here we're getting the action card. This is the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. And the action card came out with the Tower card in this deck. So it's like, this is what you want. You want this burst forward. You want action. You want something to happen in your life. You're like, this is what you're sort of waiting for. And on the bottom of this deck, we're getting the Two of Wands. So maybe just thinking about things, thinking about, you know, maybe how others would handle the situation, thinking about what can you do to get things started, how can you create movement. And with, you know, the Temperance card is kind of coming in between these two cards here. Well, oops, sorry. And Temperance to me too is like creating alchemy between two things. And so I kind of feel like in one cup she has patience, and in another cup she has action. And just, you know, being able to sort of like, oh, be patient at sometimes, take action and other times, and just sort of alchemizing the situation, you know, and being able to know when to take action and when you need to pause and be patient for things to happen is sort of, I guess, what you're trying to achieve or trying to come into, that power within yourself to alchemize your life, you know, to go with the flow, to know when to do something, when to take action, and then know when to pause, know when to just wait for things to materialize in your life. And so I think that's what ultimately you're trying to achieve, going through all these things. I think I think things are going to happen once, because with the Tower card out here, I feel like once you get into this alchemized state within yourself, I think that's when, you know, the offer will come that you're waiting for, or that's when the big moment will happen, the shocking moment, the thing you're sort of waiting for patiently. I think that's when it's going to happen, when you figure out the flow, you know. I think that's the message for you today, whoever you are that came across this video, and hopefully that helped. Until next time, see you.